Hello everybody and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and More. Oxygen not included with a thermal upgrade patch in the Frigid Ant Farm. We are finishing out cycle 12 right now. I'm going to continue setting out some orders to just kind of dig these areas out whenever they have the spare time. And we are going to try to create a little room out here that's going to be open up to the polluted ice and create a coal generator, which will generate a lot of heat and a lot of power because we have definitely been having trouble with that thus far. So that's what I'm going to try to do in today's video. And we're going to see what the effects are of producing a lot of heat. I'm assuming it's going to melt a lot of the ice, and as a result, create a lot of water. Now, so far, as polluted ice has kind of gone away, it doesn't seem like we're getting any polluted water, but you never know. What's this? Hey, it's a new plant! Okay, Wheezewort. A fleshy, cold-dwelling plant. It removes ambient heat from the air by respiring through its porous outer membrane. And it looks like... Does it breathe in? It looks like it breathes in carbon dioxide. It's kind of hard to tell exactly. You know, you place enough of these, actually, in a cold biome next to some coal generators that produces carbon dioxide and heat. Maybe this is a way of kind of making that sustainable. I'm not too sure. Can we dig these up and replant them? I have no idea. But these things are helping to keep this biome relatively cold. Maybe not very cold, but somewhat cold. Is there any oxygen here? I can kind of get an idea how cold it gets. A little bit. Minus 35 degrees Celsius here. Minus 37. Minus 41. Definitely seems to be reducing the temperature by several degrees. Actually, it looks a little bit to me like it's creating carbon dioxide. It sure looks like it to me, but it's hard to tell for sure. If I'm looking here, I'm seeing the carbon dioxide... No. I was going to say I see the carbon dioxide concentration going up, but then it reduces back down. I have no idea how that works. Huh. Oh well. Let's go ahead and kind of raise the ladder up here. I'm going to prioritize this, make sure that they get it done in a timely fashion. Not going to do any more research right now. They have too many other tasks that they need to perform first. But when we do, I think we will go for percolation next. Although pretty soon I would like to unlock the textile factory and see what's involved in making clothes. But if it does require this thimble reed, well, that's the only one I've found so far, and it's going to take me a little while to dig over here and get it. So, well, there's another one up here. Oh, there's a couple of them over here, actually. It almost looks to me like they prefer living in polluted water. I'm not sure if that's true or not, though. Hey, a morb. There he is. Little guy right here, little one-eyed thing here. An agile, disease-ridden invertebrate. It is attracted to the decomposing carcasses of deceased organisms, and frequently emits small bursts of polluted oxygen. Supposedly, and this may be a bug, there was a time when the community believed that morbs, if they were placed in an area of chlorine, would actually breathe in the chlorine and change it into polluted oxygen. There's some question as to whether or not that was a bug, or whether or not that was even happening in the first place. That maybe it was just kind of displacing some of the chlorine tiles, but it wasn't actually using up the chlorine. I don't know if anyone actually ever did a comprehensive study on that to find out for sure if that's how it worked, but either way, sure as heck is interesting. Alright, we're going to go ahead and place out all these tiles. We can dig out at least a few more things here, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to reach the ceiling. So we're just going to go ahead and cancel this. That'll be fine. Now, if we go to power and place a coal generator, let's say we place this one here, and we'll create another battery as well. A big battery. Right over Myaw. Yeah? Yeah. We'll take some electrical wires, run things up. I don't think the wattage is going to be high enough to threaten us in any way. So I'm going to go ahead and then just join it up to the rest of the network. But yeah, once we deliver coal here, this will start producing a lot of power. Putting it into the batteries. Hopefully we can afford to spend a little less time in the manual generator. And as long as we have a good supply of coal, we'll be fine, which might be where our hatches come in. We may decide we want to start feeding them sandstone and get a better source of coal. If that works well, if that's an easy thing to control. It's not really something I've messed with too much. But either way, our duplicates are kind of doing their thing. They're getting a little cold, shockingly enough. What do you mean you're cold? It's not cold over here. It's practically spring weather. Shush! Ungrateful little boogers. Alright, well, anyway. Yeah, okay, looking pretty good here. Still sitting on this next duplicate. Probably will create some more bedroom space over here. And we also should consider having an area to reduce stress just for emergencies. A couple of massage tables and stuff like that. You know how it works. These guys get all stressed out and you need to just kind of work their muscles. Ease that tension right out of their back. Yeah, either way. Building up all the wires, building the battery. Good. Making some good progress here. Now we're working on the coal generator. Good, 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 good. I would like to not have to worry about power, at least for a while. And freeing up another set of hands so I don't have to use a manual generator means I can spend more time cleaning, means I can spend more time at the research station, so on and so forth. It's just a good way to do things, I think. Furniture, I'm going to go ahead and place one more mess table here in preparation for our 6th duplicate when that time comes. Looks like we're finally mining out this copper area. I'm going to say this is a slightly higher priority to deliver coal to the coal generator, so we can get plenty of power, I hope. If you would please do that, somebody. Thank you, sir. And there we go. Now we have a fully working coal generator, producing plenty of power while everyone sleeps. Good, good, good. All right, if we can just finish this area out then, I think I will open this up to another bedroom area. We'll decorate it, add in a couple more cots for our increasing colony size, get a 6th duplicate. How are we doing on food? Still at 25,000 kilocalories. That's not terrible. Probably should sweep up these field rations, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Probably should sweep up these mealwood seeds as well and just kind of get them out of the way. Bristle blossoms appear to be doing okay. Gas permeable tiles. Good, good, good. A little more copper for us to work with. We could dig up if we wanted to. We could dig down as well. Where should we expand next, actually? It's a good question. Could expand toward the slime and try to get some thimble reeds. That could be worthwhile. Should we do that? Should we work our way over to get some thimble reeds so that we'll be able to start doing textiles perhaps next video? I don't think it's a bad idea, actually. I think it could be totally worthwhile. Let's go ahead and sweep all this crap out of here. There we go. For whatever reason, despite the fact that I prioritize this stuff as a level 5, kind of like everything else, sweeping apparently is always a higher priority than digging. I'm not too sure how it calculates that. I really feel like it ought to be doing things based on the order the issues were created. What happened here? Overheating? Really? Our coal generator is currently overheating. Well, that's not quite what I expected. All right, then. I guess we need to open this area up to the atmosphere. Yeah, actually, I think that's exactly something we need to do. All right, let's prioritize that above anything else. Coal generator overheating. Huh. Yeah, let's clear this area out. Actually, what's the temperature looking like right now? Oh my gosh, yeah, it's scorching hot in here. Okay, note to self. Coal generators definitely do produce a heck of a lot more heat than they used to. Oh, crap. 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 The ice turned into polluted stuff. It's about to pollute this water source. And this water source is now... Okay, hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Let's cancel all of these. Stop what you're doing. We cannot have water flooding the base like this. Oh, God. No. No, 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 no. Give him some more space. Give it some more space. And the graphics are just freaking the heck out right now. Oh, boy. Well, we made a mess. We made a bit of a... a bit of a mess. Alright, we're going to prioritize all this stuff. We need to clear up some more space. I was not expecting the ice to just turn into polluted water right then and there. I suppose I should have been prepared for that, but I haven't had to work with ice yet, so that's why I made that mistake. Yeah, let's make sure all this stuff is getting prioritized here. We don't really want all this water here. Now, that said, I mean, as they're, like, watering up the algae terrariums and stuff, they'll go pick this up like bottled water. I mostly do not like having all this polluted water, which we do need to mop up, because as they step in that, they get a mood debuff, and it starts stressing them out a lot. Ugh. Alright, yeah, let's not worry about that. Let's kind of clear this area out. Yes, yes, I know you're cold. Suck it up. We're flooding the base here. We can't afford to do that. Doop-a-doop-doop-doo-doo-doo-doo. Ah, well, it's oxygen not included. Sometimes things go wrong. It happens on rare occasions. Anyway, trying to free up some of this water. Now, I could mop this up, but I mean, I hate to waste all this water, but I suppose one thing we could do real quick is actually just go ahead and You know what? We never did tell him to dig out the reservoir. Let's go ahead and start doing that with the anticipation that I can always just remove a couple tiles real quick, let the water drain in here a little bit, and it'll do some of the work for me. Actually, can you guys cancel all this? Stop doing this. Work your way up. And stop doing this, too. There we go. I should be able to reach all this, I think. I hope. Food shortage. Alright. Haven't had to worry about this yet, but now I guess we finally do have to create some mush bars. So let's go ahead and fabricate some food. We're missing 75 kilograms of water. I really doubt that. Look at all the water here. Should be fine. Priority. Yeah. Okay. Now these guys can't breathe. Why Bert is just sitting here and eating a raw muckroot in the reservoir, I don't know. He's suffocating as a result. If you would please stop chewing on your food and go breathe some oxygen, you idiot. That is so stupid. Oh, so incredibly dumb. Alright, alright, alright. Don't panic. We're going to be fine. So, we'll let these guys continue digging it out, but it's not going to be a high priority from here on. Out. Like so. Now, if I just deconstruct a couple of tiles real quick, we should be able to drain most of this water out of here. And if you guys will please continue to manufacture some mush bars, that would be great. Alright, let's go ahead and replace this tile. Whoops. There we go. High priority made out of sandstone, please. Thank you. Go ahead and do that. If anyone could actually get over here and do that, please. Thank you. Place you here. Oh, wait, we actually... This is one of the things I don't like about deconstructing, is sometimes you accidentally deconstruct the stuff behind it, including the wires. Now, what you can do in that case is you actually can specifically say, deconstruct all, or the wires, the pipes, buildings, etc. You can avoid that, you just have to pay attention. But it's not too bad, really. We'll be okay. Alright, so that cleans up at least some of the water. We're going to go ahead and mop up this. And then we need to get back to generating some power. This generator is idle. Batteries apparently are sufficiently full. That's part of the issue. What was that? Was it the sound of the hatches? Holy crap, that was terrifying. Got no idea. Huh. Well, anyway. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and tell these guys at a slightly higher priority to dig this area out. Kind of like so. And I'm just trying to open this area up to the atmosphere in a vacuum, perhaps. Well, if it's a vacuum, that's not going to help us much as far as the temperature being able to get anywhere. A vacuum can't exactly transmit energy. If there's no air, there's no molecules to accept that energy. But hopefully the carbon dioxide will do part of the trick. Just trying to make sure that this coal generator does its thing. And if we look here now, well, the temperature here is really cold, at least for the time being. We are still dripping a little bit of... The graphical bug of this area is always bugging me. It's like the water has a mind of its own. Yeah, we'll be okay. Alright, yep, gather up that water. We've accidentally flooded our algae terrariums, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's deconstruct this tile again. Give the water a place to go. Let you guys dig out the reservoir and stuff like that. It'll be fine. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this mop job now that we got rid of the polluted water. Now, you have to be careful, by the way. If you mop an area down here in the actual water reservoir, they'll just sit there and just eliminate the water for all of time. So whenever you're doing a mop tool, do not just, like, broadly select the areas, like so. Like, that's how you lose water reservoirs for no good reason. We are going to mop this area up, though. I don't want to deal with this. And how is the temperature looking now? Still pretty good. Looks like carbon dioxide is making its way over here. Lots of lovely, lovely smoke and pollution and stuff like that. Yep, we're gonna global warming this place up. If we've learned anything as humanity, it's how to destroy the environment and melt the glaciers, right? That's what we're gonna do. And they'll continue digging out this reservoir. Eventually, I'll pump this water in here. All the good water, anyway, not the contaminated stuff, if I can avoid it. Looks like some mealwood here is ready to be dug up. Let's go ahead and do that. Looks like we have a lot of carbon dioxide building up over here, and I wouldn't mind using algae terrariums to try and fix that, but I don't really feel like spending all the water on it, so let's not worry about that, at least for the time being. I think most of the water here has kind of figured its way out, so we're going to mop this up and just kind of get rid of it. We'll replace the tile like so. I don't know why they're grimacing so much. It's just regular water. It's not like it's pee or anything. It's not vomit. And now it's easier than ever to just deliver water to the algae terrariums. If anything, who knows? Maybe this is a good strategy. Maybe this is the new meta. All right, what do we got going on here? A lot of carbon dioxide currently building up. Let's go ahead and build the ladders down here. That way the oxygen will supplant it and push it more down. Part of the problem is because we've turned off our algae deoxidizers, we've allowed our air concentration to get really far down again. And because there's less oxygen in the air up here to push the carbon dioxide down, it's actually kind of free to expand and take up more space. So we actually should turn this stuff back on now. I was trying to save myself some power, but now that the coal generator's back on and doing its thing, let's get some air density back up there. I think we'll be okay. I mean, yeah, they're having a hard time now, but whatever. They've been through worse, it's gonna be fine, shush. So I'm playing slightly sloppy. Sue me. Alright, there we go, good. We're gonna go ahead and dig out a little bit of algae. Kinda would like to access some of this stuff. Like so. Did someone just pass out, or is someone actually going to bed early? I don't think so. So, we did say we wanted to build some more cots and stuff. Let's go ahead and do that. Place one here. One here. A ceiling lamp will certainly help to reduce the stress, so we'll do that. And for decor, another blank canvas here and here. We'll place all of those, and they'll be fine. Unless we want to shift things up a minute. Hang on. Cancel that. Cancel that. What we could do instead, actually, if you want to be a little bit more space efficient, place a cot here. Right? For decor, we do keep the blank canvas, but we then add in a sculpting block, like so, under the light. Yes, that's very space efficient. Brilliant! We'll do it. Let's go ahead and wire up the power. Like so. Okay. Good, good, good. So far, it does not say that we're having any issues in our electrical wires. It's overheating again. Why? Why is it overheating so badly? It's probably, honestly, because this carbon dioxide has not filled up enough space to actually allow it to transfer heat very well. It's fascinating, really. I'm going to go ahead and dig this area out as best as we can. Kind of just create some more space. You know, stuff. We'll figure it out. Get out of there, dude. It's hot. I don't know if you've noticed. It's really hot in that room. Now, again, I've heard some people complaining that there's a bug with the coal generator, that it emits way too much heat. It could very well be that this is bugged, and that's why it needs repairs all the time. Scalding. Bert is really hot. Get out of there then, dude. Alright, that's it. We need to disable this building. This coal generator's not worth it. We're having to get in here and repair it all the time, delivering more and more stuff, and in the meantime, our poor guys are overheating because the manual airlock is taking too long to open up. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think it's worth this for the energy generation. Still overheating. It's getting up to 110 degrees Celsius. Repair pending. What repair? It says down here that its meltdown is at 260 degrees C. So it shouldn't be having this problem for a while. I mean, obviously I don't want it to melt down, but what's breaking before it gets to that point? Look at that. Look at it go. Look at it go up to like 125 degrees Celsius. It's getting so freaking hot. Someone please turn it off now. Thank you. Don't repair. Get out of there. Get out of there, you dummy. What are you doing? Stop picking up the obsidian. Oh, you fools. Alright, so temperature regulation is very difficult to deal with now, it turns out. And in the meantime, they're hurt. They're actually wounded because they're getting so burnt up. Stop repairing the stupid generator. Cancel repair. I don't want anyone repairing this dang thing. It's off. It needs to cool down. Okay? Okay. God. Morons. Well, now we kind of need to get a medical cot. Look, these are the things we're experimenting with, right? You know, I'm not an expert in this game. Mistakes will be made. However, it does seem to me that the coal generator just overheats in practically no time at all. Coal generation may just not be a viable option right now. If that's the case, we could turn to more manual generators, in which case I need more people, or we could turn to hydrogen. Try to develop some electrolyzers and stuff like that. Get hydrogen to float up to the top, pump it down, turn it into power. It's not a very efficient source. I found the hydrogen plant seems to work pretty sucky, but I mean, better than a frickin' overheating coal generator, my god. It's molten hot in here right now. This is ridiculous. Yeah, absolutely ridiculous. Let's go ahead and open this area up and try to get the temperature to flow out. Well, okay, the coal generator is now cooling down. Yes, this is helping a lot. So maybe the trick then with the coal generator is never to ever put it in a slightly enclosed space. Maybe you want it to be huge. Lots of air convection opportunities. Maybe that's what you're looking for. I'm not sure. I am not especially sure what the meta is with this stuff anymore. Don't dig this up. In fact, go ahead and place a tile here real quick. We've almost finished up with the reservoir, at the very least. How's our oxygen looking now? Alright, pretty good. Starting to get its way down here. We'll be fine. Dig it out, dig it out, dig it out. And deconstruct. And dig. We dig, 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 dig. I'm gonna go ahead and cancel this stuff. And in preparation, create another airlock. And one thing you actually could do is put ladders all the way around here, and it does function as a platform. Not sure it's a high priority for me right now, but it's something we certainly could do. So, we want to pump water in here, yeah? Why? I mean, when it's so accessible right here, why move it a few feet over? I don't know. Just cause. Because it looks cooler. Because it's cleaner. You know, stuff. Ah, boy. Alright. Harvest all this up. I think we need to get another duplicant right now. We're doing okay on food for the moment. And I need another pair of hands more than anything else. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and pick up... Ooh, excuse me. We're going to pick up Nadia. She has really good strength, pretty good digging, and pretty good tinkering. She's a vomiter. She can't build anything, but that's fine. And she has moderate decor expectations. Welcome to the team, Nadia. Hope you're doing alright. I'm going to go ahead and fabricate up a couple more mush bars. And then we will permanently do lice loaf. Like so. Actually, no, cancel you. That's not what I want. I wanted the manual airlock to be here. With the anticipation that eventually I'm just going to want to have access to both sides of this thing. Refinement. We did unlock the fertilizer maker. Uses polluted water to make fertilizer. If we had a lot more polluted water, that might be a better option for us. I'm going to go ahead and cancel this stuff out. Temperature. Alright, temperature's good now. It's actually cooling off our base a lot. You can see the heat is just kind of getting sapped into this area. So rather than lose all of our heat and make this place too cold, I'm going to go ahead and build up some more tiles. Whoops. Kind of like so. And we'll try to trap as much of it in there as we can. Make that a high priority task. Let's not lose all of our heat. And I suppose we can go back to doing some research now, yeah? Let's go to percolation next. We're going to try to unlock the electrolyzer. Maybe we'll start making use of hydrogen. Try to get some power going there, since we do have the hydrogen power generator available to us now. Might as well. Liquefiable. Interesting. Let's take a look at the polluted ice here. Polluted ice. Details. Infested water frozen into a solid state. Liquefiable. Melting point minus 20 degrees Celsius. So anything above minus 20 degrees will start to melt. That's about it as far as its details. Alright. Well, that should wall the area off, so now we shouldn't be cooling the base off too much more. We're going to start seeing this area warm up a bit as time goes on. And yes, more and more of this polluted ice is going into water down here. Okay. Okay. Right. Well then, do we want to go ahead and start hooking up some plumbing? I think we go ahead and hook up some plumbing. Let's do that now. I'm actually going to place the liquid pipe a little bit higher right now. Just so that we can only pump clean water. The polluted water has sunk down to the bottom. I don't want to pick that up by accident. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to put a liquid vent right here. Run some liquid piping out of the liquid pump. Up. And through here. And then we need to get some power. Which we can do kind of like so. There you go. But once these guys wake up, hopefully they'll do fine. How's the decor looking? Pretty darn good in this area. Look at the statue. It's a thinking duplicant. If only they would think on their own and do something useful. We are running out of algae. Alright, so the algae deoxidizers are not going to be a valid strategy for us for very long. Good to know. That means our algae terrariums are going to start becoming less useful to me as time goes on. It definitely means we need to get that electrolyzer, but fortunately, we are starting to work on percolation now. So, we're already working on the solution to this issue. But yeah, we're going to start needing a lot of water, and we can't rely on the algae pretty much anymore at all. We still have a fair bit of algae to use, don't get me wrong. Like, we're going to be okay. But still. Alright, well, go ahead and work on all this piping. By the way, as far as the piping is concerned, what did I use? You can make them out of wolframite? Why would you do that? Now, you can make liquid piping and pretty much anything else out of whatever material you want. One thing I saw as I was watching Northern Lion play this game a while back is he tried placing some piping. He just clicked the button and then just laid his piping like he normally would. And it was saying, oh, we don't have enough obsidian. He's like, well, I guess we're screwed. And then he lost the game. You don't have to do it out of obsidian. If that's what you have, it is kind of that way by default, but you kind of want to place it over here. Interesting. Sandstone is increasing decor? Granite is apparently pretty good with decor. And it does tell you what the overheat temperature is. Does sandstone not have an overheat temperature? Abyssalite, 2,000 degrees Celsius. The pipes will never burst from overly hot water. Huh. Interesting. I actually would have expected obsidian, igneous rock, and granite to have a higher overheat temperature. Unless it's saying that's 15 degrees above the norm. In which case, what defines the norm here? Well, we don't have any piping that I can click on and check it right now. I would have expected those to be a little bit more resistant to heat than sandstone. Personally. But I guess I don't know for sure. Hey, let's make sure that our new person, Nadia, is not doing any research. I don't want her doing that, or art, for that matter. None of that. Only the inspired people, only the smart people are allowed to do those tasks. Still delivering plenty of water to get more food. Trying to turn that lice loaf into something edible. Keep delivering all that piping. Let's get it going. Come on, come on, come on. You guys are taking way too long to do basic tasks. That is a little bit frustrating. And without any algae, we can't get any more oxygen. So we need to go ahead and prioritize some of this right now. Because if we don't get more algae, we're pretty much just done for. We need oxygen. Our air density is starting to get a little bit below what I'm going to be happy with. But now we have a little bit at least. And that'll fix the issue. So now we're producing more oxygen. Okay, good. Well, it's taking a long time to get this stupid reservoir working. Microbe Musher is lacking in lice loaf. That is fine. We'll just leave it as is. We are ready to do a harvest, and this is only... This still has 3 harvests left, so we can do one more harvest after this before we have to dig it up. And that will be fine. I'm going to go ahead and place another planter box right here. And I'm kind of ready to commit to the idea that we want to go over here and start getting some of these resources here. I kind of would like to... hang on. Cancel these. Cancel that as well. I kind of would like to get over here and access some of these thimble reeds, so we might be able to experiment with clothing in the next video. Possibly. Let's see if we can do this. Something kind of like that. That should get us access to the area that we're looking for. 3 puffs in one area? Are they breeding or something? Are you allowed to breed puffs now? That'd be awesome if you could. I could use these guys. They're useful. Or unrefrigerated food. It'll be fine. Alright. Well, we're a little over time, so I kind of need to be ending up this video now. Not quite as much done as I was hoping for. Our duplicants are very inefficient with their time right now. They're kind of running around and doing all sorts of things. Our storage compactors are not placed in the most strategic of locations. So they're just kind of having to do extra running. But overall, part of the issue is that they just don't have a lot of strength. And part of the problem is, well, we never have enough power. And as a result, someone always has to be on the wheel. And then research takes a long time. So that's our problem. Yeah, I really think these coal generators might be broken. I think there's a bug there. They overheat. I mean, that thing was overheating within like a few seconds of turning it on. That does seem a little bit wrong, right? I mean, unless the issue is that I really do need to open up a wide area. And if that's the case, let me know in the comments section if that's something that you've experienced so far. I would be very interested in knowing. We out of power again? Good Lord. Alright, we need to get another wheel. So, you know what? I was going to end this video, but let's go ahead and do this now. And what we're going to do is we're going to place another manual generator right here. and hook it up. That way, we'll be able to have 2 in the events that we're having power issues, which we are right now. Yeah, we need to figure that out. Give me your ideas in the comment section. We need to figure out how to get some more power. If coal generators are not reliable, and I don't want to use manual generators too much, then I guess the only solution then would be to, the only good solution would be to, get some hydrogen going, which we also can do next video. That'll be fun. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, leave a comment with your suggestions, and subscribe if you are new, and I, as always, will see you guys next time in Oxygen Not Included. Bye-bye.